Hello, and welcome to part 1 of the combat mission quick battle between me and my friend Dublish. We picked, I believe, large forces and large map. He is currently playing as the Germans entrenched here. I am playing as the Americans attacking from this side of the map, crossing over. The weather was set to random, so what we got was, I believe, sundown and obviously rain. And in this first video, I'll just explain some of the basic UI, go over my force composition and some of the terrain, and then show you the first minute of this battle so far. So, in starting this video, I have 2 battalions. One, which is nothing but tanks. It's got 3 leading tanks, an A company leader, which are these 2 here, and then 2 squads of 5 tanks apiece. The 2nd platoon on the left flank and the 1st platoon on the right flank. Then I've got underneath that the 2nd battalion, which is comprised of a pioneer platoon, an anti-tank platoon, E company, which is my infantry platoons, and H company, which is weapons. The pioneer platoon is over here on the left flank. They aren't much, they're just a platoon HQ and 2 sections of 8 men apiece. They're basically on this left flank because I wanted infantry over here, and I didn't put any of E company over here. It happens to luck out that they have satchel charges or demo charges which can blow holes in these hedgerows. Considering there aren't many hedgerows on the right flank nor the middle, it just happened to be a lucky accident that I placed them over. For the AT platoon, I've got 3 AT guns. One on the left here, one in the right middle, and one on the far right. I'm going to be moving them up, placing them as they're currently hitching the trucks. And honestly, I probably should not have taken them. I just wasn't thinking clearly since I've got the 15 tanks. The AT guns aren't adding a whole lot, especially since they're slow and cumbersome, and moving them up requires the trucks hitch them up and move them up, unless I want them to take the entire match. So that's points I probably could have spent somewhere else better, but lesson learned, don't take AT unless it's a good idea. Apart from that, we have the E Company HQ, and E Company is comprised of 3 squads. Got the 2nd platoon over here on the middle-ish. They're going to be coming up the middle. I have 1st platoon over here on the mid-right. They're going to be coming up here along this set of field. And I've got 3rd platoon even further right of them, which will be coming up along here and watching the right flank. Finally, H company is the weapons company, made up of 3 platoons. The 1st platoon has 2 sections of 2 machine guns and 2 ammo bearers. The 2nd section, or the 2nd platoon, is the same thing. 2 sections with 2 machine guns and 2 ammo bearers apiece. And the 3rd platoon are these mortars back here. I've got mortars set up in the backfield. They won't be moving. I'm not certain if I have on-map artillery or not. Last game we played, I didn't buy any, but still found that I had some playing with the Germans. For this first turn, it's going to be a little bit boring because all I do is get my troops move orders to move up at the slow walking pace. The vehicles will be slower than that to try and keep up with them, but they'll outpace them. There's no contact, there's no gunshots, there's no nothing. This is just the initial setup. As you can see over here, I've got German contact markers. They're currently question marks because they're intel provided beforehand. I know he's got stuff here. I don't know what stuff it is. And in fact, it'll disappear about 30 seconds into the turn, but reappear at the end of the turn when everything's over. My objectives here are to capture this objective zone and this objective zone. You get points for the kills you inflict. Any casualties you inflict on any enemy counts as points. Any casualties you take counts as points for the enemy. And then you also get points for holding the objective, and in fact the objectives are extremely important. I can kill just about everyone on his team, and if I don't have anyone in the objective, he still gets a minor victory. For the UI, there's not a whole lot to it. When I select a unit, I get their name, who they belong to. So this is A Company, 1st Battalion, 2nd Platoon HQ. If I click someone below him, there's another level added because he is the leader. It's got his name and his command rank. This can be positive or negative. You can have good commanders and bad commanders. His condition, rested, tired, exhausted, etc. His rank, regular, veteran, green, and his condition is okay at the moment because they haven't taken any fire. If they take more fire, they'll become rattled, shaken, they'll rout, all that stuff. You've got command and control icons below that, which indicate whether he's in radio contact with his commander, visual contact, audio contact. It's extremely important to keep units within a chain of command, otherwise things can go to hell really quickly, and things such as mortars will not get orders for fire support, and they'll basically sit back here with their thumbs up their asses, unable to help you at all. It's got to that their weapons and ammo count. As a tank, it has the special tabs for the armor. It'll say front armor, side armor, rear armor, and on top, and what it's good against. It's terrible for defending that, but it's great against defending small caliber. And the systems on the damage pane are what's doing, or what has what damage. Currently everything's good because it's a brand new unit and all that's good. Clicking on the squad here, squad, this pane changes to who's here. This is everyone in the squad and their condition will get yellow and red as they go on. If they die, they'll get removed completely. Same stuff over here. It's who they are, how they're doing, all that stuff. And over here it just shows you what they're doing. So everyone's currently spotting. Later on, we'll show them cowering, firing, aiming, etc. Over here to the right, this doesn't matter for the intern playback because of these are the orders that you give, and you cannot give any orders in a WeGo game, which is what this is. WeGo is a play style that this supports. Play by email. What we do is Dublish and I both put in orders at the start of the turn. We hit the send button, and then it sends it out, calculates it, it plays a minute of it, then it stops, and we give new orders for the next turn. So each turn is a minute, and we have an hour to fight out this battle. As the last little bit, since he's defending and I'm attacking, he set my point value at plus 50% to simulate a 2 versus 3 ratio. Without further ado, here's the first turn. People just walking forward, no contact. See the jeeps and the tanks are already outpacing the infantry. They're on the slowest move, the infantry on the second slowest move. Lay of the land, what I've done is I've told all my troops to move up to pretty much this little ridge. This ridge runs the length of the map, and that way it'll give me some decent cover so I won't be exposed, but I'll be able to see. I've got a couple troops peeking and most of them hiding back behind the ridge. See, it runs the length of the map, goes all the way over. Now for the right flank, I've got tanks set up over here, because since it's so open and exposed, I really don't want my infantry to run across the open field. Set up tanks along this whole ridge so they can see over here because they can't range. And that's the end of the turn. So, no one moved up very far. Everyone's moving around pretty slow. We're just taking it easy and spotting. We've got an hour to do this, and rushing it, trying to play it like StarCraft, or anything like that is probably going to get everything killed, destroyed, and reduced horribly. Really rewards actual tactics, bounding Overwatch, suppression, all that sort of stuff. It's really great in that regard. So anyway, that's an in turn, and I will go ahead and give orders and have the next turn up when it's done.